Hey everybody, welcome back to the Joya channel. I'm Joya and I'm so glad that you chose to click on this video today. This video is going to be a very personal video, not so much about me, but this is an open letter to the strong friends, my Black queens, those who are operating in Black excellence. I've had a couple of friends over the past couple of weeks suffer from strokes, from burnout, and different physical ailments that led to some very detrimental, critical conditions due to stress, due to always feeling like they have to show up and outperform and be the best. And I know that this is something as Black women and as Black people that we are taught to do. We're taught to be the best of the best and not the status quo. So let's get right to it and have this hard conversation. I am here to liberate us all, to undo some of the learnings that we have learned from our baby boomer parents and silent generation grandparents of having to always outperform, burn out, show up the earliest before the boss, leave after the boss. I'm here to liberate us from that. Now, I'm going to honor those who have come before me. I'm a millennial. I was raised between the 1981 through 1996. I believe that's the bracket for millennials. We thank them. We thank those who came before us that were a part of Gen X, that were a part of the baby boomer generation, silent generation, that showed that Black people are just as capable and knowledgeable to hold down jobs, to obtain higher ed degrees, to start our own businesses and maintain our own businesses, to be financially somewhat literate. There's a lot of catching up that we as Black people, foundational Black Americans, I want to credit my brother Tariq Nasheed. We are foundational Black Americans. It's a lineage that we should honor, and we should really start naming and uplifting and being proud of being foundational Black Americans. But this particular video is to really encourage those who are experiencing burnout, that feel that they have to always be robotic and mechanical at work. They can't show that they are human at work, or even on their social media pages, that we are total people. I said to someone, you're going to get all of me. You're going to get all of Joy. There are times when I'm on panels and I'm talking about social justice or legal litigation cases that we're working on in my offices. And there are also times when I want to do hood rat stuff with my friends. There are also times when I want to show a more sensual and sexual side of me. I have curves, and I'm proud of my curves. And I really want to liberate more people to understand that our counterparts do the same thing. Our counterparts do the same thing. And this is not the 1950s. This is not the 1930s. We have somewhat arrived when it comes to academia and businesses. Now, I will not say that we are equal. We are not equal, and we are owed so much more from this country. But I want to say that it is hurting our young Black sisters that feel that they can't be human. Like this whole idea and notion of code switching, being able to change who you are, change your cultural codes, change your interests. Like, I've even been in workplaces where the Black people around me have said things that they like shows like Downton Abbey and white-centered shows, and not the shows that we are actually watching as Black people. There is such thing as Black Twitter, Black Facebook, Black TikTok. There are things that are of genuine interest to the collective. Now, I'm not saying that Black people are a monolith, that we're all one big Black, you know what I want to say right here. But at the same time, there are things that culturally we migrate to and we should be proud of. I was at a job where we had like virtual happy hour during the pandemic, and they would just talk about white-centered things and display a lot of anti-Black behaviors. And I wasn't having recent conditions of my friend, particularly one associate that I had that had a stroke. That's really kind of like struck me, because I was in that groove about maybe 5 years ago. I didn't want to make a mistake. I always wanted to look like I was right, and I didn't want to fumble. I didn't want to ask questions because I wanted people to think that I knew it. That's not the move. It's okay to say that you don't understand something. It's okay that you don't know, say that you don't know someone. People will have a lot of respect for you when you are honest. Now, I'm not saying show up to work lacking and slacking and unprepared and unprofessional. But what I am saying is it's okay to have some balance in your life. Even in the work world, it's okay to have balance. It's okay to do self-care. It's okay to say, I don't have the capacity. There's a downside to the strong friend. There's a toxicity in always feeling like you have to show up and be better than everyone. It's okay. It's okay to have balance. I actually had someone give me 17 ways to respectfully say no. And if anyone is interested in that, please DM me on Instagram at JoyaIsBlessed, and I'll definitely send that to you. But sometimes you just don't have the emotional capacity, and it's okay to recharge. It's okay to let people know that you're listening to the newest Cardi B or City Girls music. You can still listen to those songs and tap into the readout. It's okay. So that's all I have to say for this video. I just really want to empower my Black queens, my young Black sisters, so they will understand. You know, in 2018, my sister and I started a nonprofit group called the Queen Esteem Foundation. And this foundation was to really celebrate girlhood. And for those who identify as female in grades 6 through 12, to really know that it's okay to be exactly who you are as you are. You don't have to compete with anyone but yourself, and to celebrate the uniqueness that is you, whatever that is, and for us to bring that out of them. If you're interested in the Queen Esteem Foundation, please follow us on thequeenesteemfoundation.com. We're also on Instagram, Queen Esteem Foundation. But I hope this video was received with an open heart and an open mind. It's okay, queens. You are enough. Until next time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the Joya channel.